They are supposed to be in school. Kwankwaso films over 10 million naira bill for arraigned minors. And now to the news in full. Rabi Kwankwaso, the 2023 presidential candidate for the New Nigeria People's Party (NNPP), has described the 10 million naira bill slammed on 67 minors accused of participating in the End Bad Governors protest as absurd. The former Kano State governor said the arraigned minors should be in school studying rather than facing trial before a court of law. In a post made on his Facebook page, the former presidential candidate said he is shocked over what he described as a violation of the children's fundamental rights. He added that the arraignment of the minors negates every tenet of the protection of human rights and dignity. He said, "As leaders, it is our duty to protect the most vulnerable among us, particularly children, women, and old and the needy. And the government should not be at the forefront of this violation abuse. I am particularly appalled by the stringent conditions set for their release. It is absurd that a teenager is ordered to source for 10 million naira and a grade 15 civil servant for bail. Really? Where are they supposed to get 10 million naira? 13-year-old children, 10-year-old children, where are they supposed to get that kind of money from? They should go and steal it, abi? Now, the Child Rights Act 2003, Section 11 protects the dignity of every child and protects them from any physical, mental, or emotional injury, abuse, neglect, or maltreatment. And every of these tenets was what these children faced for 93 days. They were being maltreated, not giving food. According to people, they say they look like kwashoko. You locked in children for 93 days and you have your own children. And now you're telling them that for you to bail them, they have to pay 10 million naira and bring a civil servant. Where are they supposed to get that from? The former governor further urged the federal government and all relevant authorities to review the charges against the minors and ensure they are reunited with their families and loved ones. It is well. Biola Ajayi says these useless, corruptible nepotism leaders have failed already, including traditional rulers, police, and all those calling themselves yeye judge, lawyers, and all unrighteous son. They shall be roasted, and their grandchildren in furnace of fire, in hell, like suya by the grace of God. Because they don't want to change, this APC government has collapsed already. I think they are the most wicked set of governors or presidents that we've ever had. You arrest minors and kept them in custody for 93 days, and you can see it is not as if you are blind to say that these people are actually kids. But you decide to arrest them and keep them in prison, keeping them malnourished, not giving them food for a whole 93 days, and you have your own kids. Okay, God is watching. Sunday Okoli says Kwankwaso arraigned minors, Tinubu and other children of disobedience who end in hellfire. Amen. John says those burying the nations are even the ones reading the judgment. What a terrible country called Nigeria. It is indeed a terrible country. Very terrible. How you'd arrest children and tell them to go and bring 10 million naira before you bail them. Children that are supposed to be in school, that you ought to take care of. Later you say that children are the leaders of tomorrow, but yet you are punishing them. You are frustrating them all because they try to complain about the way you are governing the state. It is well. Chukwuemeka James Nnachukwu says they want to put a huge amount of fear on the people without humongous amount so that people will be afraid to demonstrate. Exactly. These are dangerous times with very dangerous people in public office. Wake up, people. They are against all of us. So put your petty tribal and religious stuff behind you and sit up. Yes. Because these politicians, they do not care. So we need to stop saying, oh, he's not from my tribe, he's this, he's that. Let us put tribal sentiment aside and stand up and face these people that we don't like the way you are governing us and all of that. Because these people are wicked. Wicked. Benjamin Ngak says everything in this country has become politically determined. They don't want the poor to breathe. How long will they keep the country in their pocket, not minding if there is dead? It is well. Christopher Lambert says, so you know they're supposed to be in school and you refuse to say that they were displaying Russian flag. Russian flag. Hello Emmanuel says, should you have paid their school fees then? Your father speak or talk as if you were kind and helpful, but we are interested or said no by the minors, useless human politicians of our corruptible country. Oh yes, you guys are enjoying a loan with your family members as if the country's wealth is self-folks property. I wonder, because this is Kwankwaso talking now too. He was once a governor of the state. Did you make arrangements on how children will go to school in your village? Did you? You are saying, oh, they're supposed to be in school. Did you make arrangements for that? Did you build school? Did you do all the basic amenities for children to go to school in your community? Did you? No, you did not. Benjamin Ngak says, good idea. With due respect to His Excellency, former governor of Kano, this is uncalled for. What with all the ups and downs in the country, it is a shame for the world to hear this. Abba, really a shame. Indeed, a big shame. Baby Mura says, and a drug pusher has conveniently brought his way to the seat of power in Aso Villa. No law talks about sentencing to death penalty due to his affair in drug dealings, but an ordinary street child who protests cause of hardship is being given a death sentence. Thunder fire Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Lawa says be careful. Oh, so are you threatening him or what? You go and look for him in a house, Abi? Because that is all people know how to do, to threaten people. Felix Ilomechi Nene says, you will get your own side of the judgment. You judge now, you'll be there to face it alone. That is karma. Michael says the truth is that we have government judiciary. They are not serving Nigerians, but the government in power for financial gain. It is a pity for Nigeria, yes, so because our judiciary that are supposed to be fighting for us, our law enforcement agencies, DSS, police officers that are meant to fight for citizens are the ones supporting these people to commit any atrocities they like against the communities because they are the ones paying them salary. They are the ones doing everything for them. It is well. It is really well. God will help us in this country. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.